Hey guys, so welcome to our next video on factoring complex trinomials. In the previous video, you guys had learned how to factor a complex trinomial, where the a value was 1 in the standard form equation of ax squared plus bx plus c. Now we're going to learn how to factor complex trinomials, where a is not equal to 1. For example, in 2x squared plus 3x plus 2, the coefficient a is 2, which is not equal to 1. There are many ways to factor complex trinomials, but one way that we're going to learn in this video is trial and error. So let's consider the equation 2x squared plus 7x plus 6. Make a chart like this, and basically let's break this equation down. So these two columns have to multiply 2x squared. So 2x squared can be broken down into 2x and x. Now we need to break down the middle column into 6. So let's try out 6 and 1. 6 times 1 is 6. Now you have to cross multiply to make two numbers that will add to 7x. So 2x times 1 is 2x, and 6 times x is 6x. So do 6x and 2x add up to 7x? No. So this will not work. Let's try it a second way. So once again, let's use 2x and x as our first column numbers. For our second column, let's try out 3 and 2. So 2x times 2 is 4x, and 3 times x is 3x. 3x plus 4x do equal 7x, so this is right. So now basically you have to put these two side-by-side numbers into separate brackets to get your final factor form. So therefore, 2x squared plus 7x plus 6 is equal to 2x plus 3 times x plus 2. Let's try out another example, this time without the chart method. So 12x squared minus 13x plus 3. Let's break down 12x squared into 3x and 4x. This number can be broken down into 3 and 1, but they'll be negative because our middle number is negative. So negative 1 and negative 3. Let's expand this to see if our answer is right. 3x times 4 is 12x squared. Negative 3 times 3x is negative 9x. Negative 1 times 4x is negative 4x. If you combine those two like terms, you will get negative 13x. Negative 1 times negative 3 is plus 3. Now we know that our final factor form is right, because we get the same answer when we expand. Let's try one more example. Let's consider the example 27x squared plus 18x minus 9. Whenever you're factoring, it's always important to look out for a common factor first. So a common factor between all three coefficients is 9. Let's divide 9 by all three numbers. We end up with 9 times 3x squared plus 2x minus 1. Now we have to factor the complex trinomial in the brackets. So let's try out the numbers. First of all, 3x squared can be split into 3x and x. Now let's split negative 1 into negative 1 and plus 1. An easy way to check your answer is by expanding once again. So let's expand. So bring the 9 down. Multiply 3x by x, which gives you 3x squared. Multiply 3x by 1, which gives you 3x. Multiply negative 1 by x, which gives you negative 1x. And multiply negative 1 by 1, which gives you negative 1. Now, let's simplify one more time. So you have 3x squared. Let's combine the two like terms to get 2x and negative 1. Now, distribute 9 into the terms in the brackets. So you get 27x squared plus 18x minus 9. That answer matches the complex trinomial we started with, so our answer is right. That's all for factoring complex trinomials.